Hello and welcome to another Raggy's homebrew video. So tonight I'm actually brewing what I consider the best homebrew kit in the UK from Bulldog Brews, aka Ambleton Bard, and it's Evil Dog Double IPA. This has been out for years, 4 or 5 years now, if not more, and it brews a minimum 7.5 litre. I remember when it first came out, people were getting anything from 7.5 up to 9%, and that's without adding sugar. It brews 23 litres of beer. I've just realised I've left my sugar in the other room. Let me just give that a rinse. So yeah, I have sterilised. It's also, everything's been sterilised. And I'm actually into the drink as well, so I'm all good. So tonight I'm brewing this. I'm brewing it short to 20 litres because I want to bump the ABV up. So here we go. Let me show you what's in the kit. Why do I say this is the best kit? I'll tell you. There's your hot pellets. It comes in a tea bag. Gotta be honest, Love Brewing is a good company, but their kits come in loose. That's crap. For me, tea bag batters it. I know that it probably releases more flavour that way, but it's a swine to keep on top of. And then hot pellets are Simcoe 25 grams and Summit 25 grams, so 50 grams of hops. There's the instructions. Here's the malt. Thank God, I just realised that the yeast wasn't in there. And here's the yeast. It's Pacific Ale yeast. There we go. So there it is. And look, why do I love this? Because you get, and again, I'll point you towards the Beerworks ones. They come in these sachets, and the same with the ones in the tins. And it's really bloody hard to get all the malt out without burning yourself. This is far easier. I've just boiled the kettle once, so I'm going to chuck this in, unscrew the top, take the lid out. There we go. He says, bloody hell, not had that before. Oh, that was a bit tight that time, bloody hell. I thought it was going to fail then. That would have been interesting. Never had that before, to be fair. So, I'm going to pour this in first, and then I'm going to chuck some hot water in here. So I've already boiled one kettle, and there we go. Obviously, that's what it looks like. Thick and gloopy, malty. Like I say, I really rate this kit. This is a kit, you can change the hops, buy different hops. You know, American hops. I think as long as you're using 25 grams and doing it the same way, you're laughing. Obviously, we're adding hops on the cold side, not the hot side, you know. So, you know, when you see these things where that's more for grain brewing than this sort of brewing. So, good dollop gone in already. Just trying to put a little stop on it now so I can get the last bit out. There we go. There we go. So I'm going to put that back in the box and then pour some hot water in. And again, without scolding myself, these bags are great because you can put the hot water in. So yeah, I'm brewing it short to 20 litres. I've actually got a hydrometer tonight as well, so we're all good. And this is the third beer kit, wine kit, and then something else as well is getting brewed. So we are I'm in a massive brew thing at the moment. As you can see, it's a little bit hot, but it's not too much because obviously it's moving all that other stuff around. So I'm just doing that. Obviously we want it to be crystal clear, and to be fair, you could actually reuse this bag. I'm sure in some form. So back in again. Like I say, it's so easy. Them blooming sachets and tins, they're an absolute pain in the backside against this. For anybody watching who brews, what do you think? Do you prefer the tins? Do you prefer the sachets or something like this, which is dead easy? I know which I prefer. Got this from Creative Winemaking. I missed out on an offer. It was 20 blooming quid, and when I ordered it, was a few days later. I had to wait till I was paid, so I got it for 23. But it was still £4 cheaper than Love Brewing at the time, which I thought, ooh. So Love Brewing's not as cheap as it used to be. And as far as I know, and now look at that, crystal clear, clean, brilliant. No messing about. Put that in. Obviously, here's the instructions. It smells gorgeous as well. Proper smells nice. So I'm going to put that in. Right, get the second kettle going in there. Obviously, if you've never done brewing, you follow the instructions. I know that with my kettle, it's 2.5 kettlefuls, and it delivers a lovely lukewarm ending, you know, when you fill it with water. But for other people, it's going to be different. Right, that's going to boil. I'm going to go fetch 2 bags of sugar. Right. Right, so standard sugar, £1 a bag I got it for. Iceland are doing 2 for £2 at the moment. So I went in and got 14 bags, that's how many I needed. A lot of brewing going off. So chuck this in. Right, chuck these in the bin. Grab a jug. £2 litre jug. I need that so I can put my stirrer in. So, obviously this has all been washed out and that. I couldn't give it a go in actually. Just in case anybody's watching thinking, you don't look after your sterilisation. Right, so while I'm waiting, I'm going to give it a pour. It's a lovely browny colour to it. I will show you before I add the very thick and gloopy at the moment. It really needs that on the kettle full. Like I say, you can change the hops. You know, you can add if you read on the back, it tells you to add the hops at different times. For different things, for bitterness, for flavour, and all that. As long as you make sure you do add the hops, obviously. I've done barley wine before and forgot to put the bloody hops in. But I actually added ginger. Root ginger to the barley wine. It was amazing. fancy making a best bitter, adding ginger, root ginger to the best bitter. So I had 4 or 5% best bitter, but a ginger best bitter, just because I can, you know. So this is really thick. This is. So it's Friday night, so this should be ready within probably a week. Although I'm in no rush, as long as it's ready for March, I don't care. Obviously, the time's ticking. And the beer will get better the longer it matures, you know. It's funny how homebrew, it gets better when it matures. And yet, commercial breweries, they're chucking it out for a week or two. I do intend to do a lot of brewing this year. I want to go through all the kits, the big kits that I've never done. Try and keep away from lagers, because to be honest, I'm not really bothered about lagers. I do want to do some of the Beer Works kits. You know, I've selected them off because they're not as easy as that. But I do want to do some of their double IPAs, and then look at some of the other kits out there. Because to be honest, grain brewing's great, but the 5 bloody hours chuffing about when literally, and you'll see how long it takes me. So I'm just going to put that last half a kettle. Like I said, I'm brewing short to 20 litres. There we go, half a kettle's in. Carry on stirring. And obviously it's a big kit. They don't look much at the moment, to be fair. It's very brown. So, yeah, it's nice that I can let the kettle boil and actually talk. So, about the hops, after 4 to 7 days, check fermentation. And it's got different things with the hop pellets where you can tweak them. And like it says here, you can add them at different times. And I might do that. I mean, to be fair, I normally forget and add them at the last moment anyway. And yet another alternative. So you've got your alternatives, and yeah, I might look at that. American style, yeah. Right. Ooh. So yeah, lots of brewing going off at the moment. Do want to do the barley wine. I want to have a look at the kits, and I do want to go back into grain brewing. I want to make another Raggis Imperial Stout. I didn't really rate the Love Brewing Imperial Stout kit. For me, I wish Ambleton Bars would actually make an Imperial Stout kit, because I think they do it at a price that suits everyone. And using this method, way better. So that's the kettle out of the way. Like I say, I'm going to give it another pour. And there's no sign of sugar, there's no sign of gloopiness. Yeah, it's lovely. It's stirring brilliantly. There you go, you can see how it is. Right. Let's get this up to 20 litres. We're near 10 anyway, so. Obviously in some areas you have to worry about your water. We're in a good water area, so we don't have to worry about things like that. Up to 14. $16. Right, just want to get it to 20, so another a full in and a little bit more. Right, we're just approaching 20. And there we go. So just get a swirl around there, just to stir it around. And yeah, temperature's lovely. It's lukewarm temperature. All comes with you know, at the end of the day, if you've done it for a while, you know how much water you put in. But if you have to be careful, then good thing I'm not using that to stir again. So hydrometer, just gonna give it a rinse. 1A bollikins. And this time I won't be using my mouth to clean it. And yeah, I put some weight on. I need to start working with it. It's because I'm not using the mower, running behind the mower all day long. Right, so chuck this in, and oof. So it's over 100. If I can stop it, because I still my nutting keep going round. Alright then, I'll stop it now. So it's about halfway on that red. Yeah, how big's that red section? Yes, I can see it. So 110, 100. I'd say it's 1115. Yeah. So yeah, it's actually in dessert wine territory. That's what it says anyway. So, no idea what that's going to turn out to be, and I can't tell you because I'm actually using my phone. Although actually, ABV Calculator. So let's bang it in and let's see. Right, let's go. ABV Calculator. TV calculator. Alcohol calculator. Oh, for God's sakes. ABV calculator. There we go. Brewer's friend. Best place to go. Right, here we go. So starting gravity of 1.115. So yeah, update. So if it comes out, it says it's going to be 1378. There we go. So that's a decent ABV, really. We'll see. We'll see. See how the cookie crumbles. So put this in, and yeah, we'll come back to it in a week's time, and I dare say there will be updates on the channel, and see how it bubbles and whatnot. I'm not going to stir it in because there's absolutely no point, because I've got to take it upstairs and stick it in the airing cupboard, and it will sort its way as it goes up. So yeah, and that's it for now. Yeah, I'll show you the without knocking the oh, there we go. So there's the beer. It's already doing its thing. 13.7 here. I could have some of that. That's like triple IPA, quadruple IPA territory. We'll see. We'll see. It might just be a bit thicker, because if the sugar doesn't ferment all out, then it ends up being a bit thicker. So in some ways, that's not a bad thing. As long as the yeast does what it needs to do. And I never knew this. I always thought that if it doesn't ferment it all out, it's going to taste sugary. But no, it actually gives off a thicker beer. So yeah, it's already diddling there, straight in front of me. It's already changing. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Thank you for watching. See you soon. 21 minutes, by the way.